My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right, maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Hey everyone! Welcome to Wanderstop, a narrative-centric cozy game about dealing with change. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. You gotta keep going, don't you? Right! I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost these fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave this sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come and get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. If I was looking at this objectively, maybe I would be like, hey man, it's time to rest. But if it's for myself, I can't let myself rest now, can I? I gotta keep going. Right! Don't stop! Keep moving! This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Pushing yourself a little too hard there. I say like I didn't do it. Oh. Hello. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. Huh. Where am I? I have to go. You can't even get up. Ugh. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Wouldn't hurt to be friendly. He's been nice to me. I'm Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. You don't look old. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. Which is to say, even though we dropped the sword, we didn't end up getting very far. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It's not supposed to be. It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the way the sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here? To this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea. It is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Huh! Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. You are now breathing manually. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. Well. It's a good thing somebody picked you up from the forest. Alright, hey everyone, it's Welonz. Once again, we are checking out Wanderstop today. A narrative cozy game, not just about change, but also tea. I didn't want to say it in the beginning because did it feel like we were gonna run a tea shop? Not really, right? This is the debut game of Ivy Roads, which has some pretty notable members, I think. Davey Wreden, who is the creator of the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide. Carla Zamonja, who was a co-creator on Gone Home in Tacoma. And musically, we have... I'm actually not sure how you say his name. C418, C418. I think it's C418, the guy who did Minecraft's music. Yeah, so I've been looking forward to this one. Just from this beginning little bit here, we have Alta, a fighter who has been working so hard and she's just reached the point of exhaustion. Literally can't get back up even if she wanted to right now. Can't even lift her sword. How can you fight anymore? Ooh, I feel like this topic is maybe one that modern people can relate to all too much, and certainly not one unfamiliar for myself. Feels very, very ironic for me to be playing this right now, if I'm being really honest, but let's get into this and see where Alta's journey takes her first. Hey, where was my sword? It was on a rock somewhere, right? Where was my sword? I'm immediately looking for my sword again. Maybe we'll just look around. Wanderstop. You come here by wandering, and you have a stop. Oh, here's my sword. But it's too heavy for me to pick up. Even though I held it for 3 years, no problem before. But at some point, maybe it was just too much. Oh my god. What is that? Oh! Unibrow... Oh! Unibrow birdie? Wait, what are the controls? Hold on, how do I pet you? Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, hi! Oh! Oh, didn't look quite happy with that. Here you go. Okay, we have some buttons on the bottom left there. What is that? Seeds pocket, tools pocket, brewing pocket, miscellaneous. Well, I'm just a visitor here for now. I'm not making tea. I'm looking at... Are these supposed to be like chickens? I don't know. It's a pluffin. Oh! Oh! Aw. They don't look too happy about this. But alright. Oh! You can fly! You can fly! Somehow surprising. It's a nice place. Just in the middle of the forest. Well, nice Mr. Borrow picked me up. Maybe we should at least go say hi or something. Wow, they don't even... There's no door. It's just a hole. Security must be pretty good around here. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. Yeah, I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. R2 to highlight the current location of other people and key items. Okay. Whoa. It's so green. Is it just you here? Oh. Oh. This is fancy. You own this place all by yourself? Welcome to the maintenance room. Here, you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With a basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin to naturally dry themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Wow, it's really like from step one. It's not just grabbing the leaves and putting it into a pot. We gotta go get the leaves ourselves. I'm good. Yeah, the basket. Thank you. If I can't pick up a sword, I gotta do something else to try to work up the strength to pick up a sword. Assuming my issue is really strength, which, Oh. Damn. How do I know when the basket... Oh, it says partially full on the bottom there. Now it is full. And I will put it to dry. Oh, I've only got one. Excellent job! Please come see me to discuss the next steps. Did I always have a bandana covering my mouth? I kind of feel like a little thief. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But, miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you? Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog, smiling. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. My pocket. It'll fit in my pocket. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Okay, it will move it into my big pocket. That's in the bottom left corner, not my pants pocket. Stash. Yeah, to retrieve an item, scroll. The center item will be selected. This is a tool. Yeah, I got you. Oh, no, this is the basket. I gotta get the frog. Wait, Oh no, I'm already doing this wrong. Give me this. Thank you. Should I grab the other stuff while I'm here? I mean, why not, right? Broom. Wait. Broom, clippers, watering can. That's a huge watering can to be putting in your pocket. Before we begin, can Boros suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. Okay. Welcome to the garden! Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow the simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it out for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay, you can see, you can do it anywhere. Look, the grid. The grid works everywhere. It's not just this area, but for now, I think we do want to do it here. You want to do it in a line. Yeah? Oh. It's an egg. What does that mean? I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come to speak with me again. Seems easy enough. Watering can. Water. It is full. And now I will go water the egg. Just the egg? Oh! Oh, cool. Do you want more? Am I gonna kill this plant if I keep watering it? I think that's as good as it gets for now. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. I already did. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Nice that it's instantaneous too. Here's some seeds. I know you've got more. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent! Let us move on to the next step. Oh my... Definitely a part of me was thinking that. Yeah, but maybe it's time to slow down. Slow down and do some mechanical things to just relax. Things that don't really need the brain too much. You don't always have to be the most productive all the time. Most efficient, most productive, most hustling. Is this gonna be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess! Big hybrids? Large hybrids? That is correct. I'm so boring. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we will instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked the fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. I will be a rebel and I'll do it like randomly. I can't do that, right? Can I? Yeah, I can. As long as it's in that pattern, it's fine. Am I doing it right? Oh my god, I already messed up. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, it's because these two were too... How do I take it back? How do I unplant something? It might not be possible. Oh, shoot, man. Do I even have enough seeds? Can't even make a simple pattern without messing up. What is wrong with me? Well, the egg one is messed up now. Wait. I can fix this. Hold on. I might need to, like... Hold on. Right, I gotta get more seeds from here. And then... No. Okay. For step one. I'll do it over here. Just gonna start afresh. It's fine. The two like this. It's not that close. It's like, it's this one. Wait, is this supposed to be like that? I didn't do it wrong this time, right? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. Can I, have some of these fruits? Chip. It looks like a carrot. I'll have all the chips, if you don't mind. I'm also kind of curious what would happen if I water this one. Yeah, I made it into a small one here. I'm out of water! Okay. I did it! I made fruit! Wonderful! Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have! The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. Oh, I completely forgot that we were trying to make tea because we were doing so much gardening. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Stare in silence. Aha! That's the sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. It's certainly a different change of pace from what we're used to, I think. Fighting people, training. Oh, cool. Pink flower seeds, small hybrids. Feels kind of scientific when you look at it like that. A palate-cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Wow. Puff pod. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Wow. These fruits seem like they could be interesting. We'll continue looking into that. Is this done, by the way? Or should I wait until... Well, I got a tea ball. It's mine now. Borrow? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. I think it can be simple or complicated, depending on how hardcore you want to go. Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind at will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break? Just to let our minds relax a bit? Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Oh, okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then, the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard, and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Okay, I laughed a little bit, so I guess you won. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. As does the joke. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Oh, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Oh, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. I don't know about that. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine! Is it all automated? I just gotta dump some tea balls in there, and that's it? Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. So we need a tea ball, which is a ball made of leaves, and also a fruit to make tea. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not even sure I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course. I am completely understanding. I will show you these steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the very top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. It's so big. Once you're up here, hold down on the rope to pour as much water as you like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Okay. Climb the ladder. Record time. Pour water. Also known as, let's do this whole thing without even understanding, or without even looking at the... I don't even look at the instructions. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Okay, here. But the water has to boil first. Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful? Or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Let me try figuring it out. I feel like it's been intuitive enough. Of course, I'm sure you will make quick work of it. Remember that your field guide provides details on the remaining steps if you need it. You can even be using the field guide while still on the ladder. Good luck! I am eagerly looking forward to a cup of chip tea. Okay. It's... Oh! That's it. Oh, I thought there was more steps to this part particularly. Pour the water, heat the water. Oh no, wrong. Oh gosh, hold on. What happened to that page? Tasks. Yes. Transfer to infuser. Kick the valve on the side of the water tank. This will transfer the hot water to the infuser. What? Is this still reachable by this ladder? Oh, because this ladder can move like this, that's right. Like that thing right there. No? Oh, where on earth is the infuser? It's right here. Here we go. Okay, now what? Add the tea. Toss the tea ball into the infuser as well as whatever fruits and ingredients you want to add for flavor. So this, we drained it down to the infuser. Which means, what? Oh, here? Do you want to add stuff here? Oh, damn, we got up to the second floor like that. First, put a tea ball and chip fruit into the infuser. Yes, I would like to do that. Oh, here we go. Just dump it in like that. Makes sense. We got a chip. Dump it in. It's changing colors. And kick it. And then with any luck... Oh, we don't have a cup. Ah, there's no cup. Wait, hold on. How do I get a cup? Add the tea. Transfer to pyramid. Kick the valve on the side of the infuser. Got it. Pour the tea. Place a teacup under the pyramid. Then pull the rope. I need a cup. Where do I find a cup? In the kitchen somewhere? Oh. Yeah, can I have this? Here we go. What? Why do we keep hearing, like, phone sounds? Hold on. Trying to get a hang of these controls here. My cup, where's my cup? It is in the tools. Put it down. Is that just the music? That's just how the music is. Here we go. Oh, it's overflowing! But we did it! We made our first cup of tea. I absolutely did not get lost in the middle there at any point. It was a very smooth sailing, and I understood exactly how to use this tea machine. Ah! Is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha! Splendid! How is it? Delicious! It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is a spirit. Now I feel like I should make a cup for myself too, if I was already gonna be making one. We had more in the infuser. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? No. But an art critic would be better at it. Oh, Alta, not everything is about being good or bad at it. You can just do something because you want to or you like it. Just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. Huh! But am I better than you at running a tea shop? How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, 40 actually, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, and every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't even begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea? And not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Oh, it's so heavy now you can't even lift it up. Why Why can I not lift up my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And she leaves. Without her sword. Back to running? No, no, no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up to excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest.
How do you feel now? Do you still kind of want to die?
Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. It's temporary. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Borrow? You think I'd quit? Because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can... Just so I can show him how strong... It was that one spurt of adrenaline. That's all you had. Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Borrow's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Back here yet again. You can't even leave. You're so tired, you can't even leave. Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss? I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I lost 2 fights for no reason. Undefeated for 3.5 years, and then suddenly I can't control my body. It's not like me. Something's wrong. And you were thinking that forever into the end of time, you would never lose? Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in the state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? And there's no such thing as winning forever. Like the world, the only constant is change. If you're at the top now, you'll fall down someday. If you fall down now, you'll go back up someday again. But it's just never gonna be up there forever, you know? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times, you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Nothing. I need time to digest that this is an option for us. Do not worry. Nobody is forcing anything. You can leave or stay at any time. How about this? I will be in here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Oh, Alta. I think you just gotta accept that you have to stay here for a while. Even if you think about it from your own terms of trying to be a fighter, you can't even lift up your sword. What fight can you win? You can't find Master Winters. You can't even run long enough to go anywhere. You're stuck here for now. Why don't we just be resigned to our fate temporarily and go make some tea? Or we can hold some pluffins. Just because we can. Actually, I'm kind of curious if we could ask somebody about this guy. Do you mind if I take you away from your habitat for now? Sorry, I don't mean this to kidnap you. I'm just curious if we could get something going on here. Hi. Aha! So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop, then? Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course! The very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better at acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. I guess I'm a tea maker now. Just temporarily, okay? This a jukebox? Other music. Whatever that dog meant. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools which I already stole. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course you probably know this, seeing as you've already taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Borrow feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles I gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Borrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps? This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Borrow is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. What? Oh my gosh. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here, on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is a traditional rail train waterway dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. No bandanas covering your face. Gotta see your pretty little face. Wow! With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angrier. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Borrow, walk faster. Hurry up, chop chop. My productivity is on the line here. Hurry up. Oh, did he stab my sword as a... Oh, my sword? It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Completely. Yup, still heavy. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Please, come with me. I'm so burnt out. I'm so burnt out I can't even do what came easily to me before. I gotta reset and just relax a little bit, man. Hey, can I have that? I wish I could water you, but I don't have a watering can that's full of water right now. No water, I'm sorry. Oh. Where did you bring it? Where did you go? It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Borrow, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Sure, because I'm curious too. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily be spending my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. Is it really right to leave everything else behind, though? I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm gonna find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Borrow is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it is time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect! You are already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Borrow's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. After an hour, it's beginning. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. It has begun. We are officially running a shop now. Hey, Baro. You know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant, and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. It's just dead. Oh, it's depleted. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain amount of times, poof! No new seeds or fruit. The glowing is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Okay, we can make more for new resources, I see. More new plant children slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will propel them rapidly toward old age. That is certainly up to you. Perhaps the plants are all looking forward to plant golf? Who knows? I see. Okay. Wow. Well, it's supposed to be just a chillish... Oh, tips for using your inventory. We can swap an item in our hand by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash it first. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, our tea adventures have already begun, apparently. We wait for customers to come. Well, but I feel like before serving customers, the first thing that we would want to do, would it not be to maybe serve ourselves a cup of tea to make sure we know how it tastes and that it is acceptable? I feel like that would be a good idea. I thought I had a cup. I am trying to find my cup. I did have another cup. Here you go. And we had enough. This is the chip tea. It always overflows. Is that okay? It's a little bit wasteful. Oh, I just hold it, but I can't. I'll put it down here for now. Can I drink it? They won't let me drink it? I know we can probably later, but maybe not this moment. Simple plants. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. I was very curious about that. Oh! We got a customer! You look like an adventurer. Hello! Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no thank you. Get out of here then. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Okay. Alright. Then we can toggle the highlighting of people. A customer who doesn't want tea. Well, that was something. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? The part where I can't hustle and I can't be productive and I'm not doing anything. And I put my entire self-value on how productive I am. So now I feel worthless and unproductive. That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? You can. You can. I did. I made it right now. Someone has to make rules, and since I work here now, I guess it's going to be me. The first rule is, there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules... Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? Maybe. No. This person is on our tea shop, and they are gonna drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here, to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Who wants tea? Who wants tea? Alright. Mr. or Miss... I don't know what your name is. You didn't even give me your name. Are you still on the premises? Hey, where'd they go? Where'd they go? They left. They were just passing by. I guess they never intended to stick around, which is why they didn't order any tea. Can I drink it? I mean, I certainly want to drink it. I don't know if I'm a... No one's here. I'm trying to see if I can sit down here to drink the tea. No. Oh!
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time.
How do you feel now?
Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I just... I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
That's a little complicated. If the person who lost their job was not your dad but you, I think Alta would be very mad at herself. Tea flavors. Different flavors will evoke different thoughts when Alta sits down to drink. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh, just fruits? Okay, good to know. Yeah, if she was the one who lost a job, I think she'd be very hard on herself. But why is she still angry now? Maybe a little bit mad at herself too. Oh, there they are. For having been mad in the first place. I finished drinking this, so this needs to go to the dishwasher thing. Where do we get the other cups, by the way? Oh, there's another cup here. Okay, that customer is gonna get a tea, and they don't get to decide which tea they want. They will get the tea I give them. Because that's what we have. This is... Oh, there's no more. Oh, there's no more. We gotta make tea. Holy people, we gotta like start drying leaves and... Okay, you know what? Let's talk to the customer first and see what they want. Is this like a Starbucks? You're just chilling out around our place? You know, generally, you do need to order something because otherwise we're offering space to you for free. And we don't run a charity here. Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's final. Well, I actually... It's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands, that's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. Make it easy for me. Want tea, order tea. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it, because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Oh no! What? You can't leave? How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Dude! We just scared off our first customer. Ah, that went exceedingly well. Baro, they laughed! The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. For no reason. Because I insisted that they needed to drink tea. Because it's a tea shop! They need to drink tea! Miss Alta, Baro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm gonna freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plans you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Baro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Ah, one step ahead of ya. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely spot with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes. A wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now, in our downtime? No, it is measurable. The drinking tea one is measurable because we... Hey, one of the Pluffins is walking in... What are they holding in their beak? Sure, maybe. Wonderful, good to hear. I'm very grateful for your patience. Good luck. Excuse me? What? What are you doing, mister? Wiggle back and forth to shake the item out of the mouth. Oh, I'm sorry, that was very rude of me. What is this? Lost parcel. Borrow. There's a parcel here. I can't believe I need borrow already. No, he does have something for me. You know what? The parcel can wait. Why don't we just go back to planting? I just want to plant some stuff. It's definitely like slow paced. I think we can tell here, but it's by design. You're supposed to like chill out and relax and not think about objectives and doing the goal and stuff like that, which, you know what? Alta and I are on the same page. I'm like, hurry up, chop chop, give me some objectives, man. Puff pod. Let's start by making a puff pod. Why don't we? Oh, but we don't have the formula. We don't know because it's a question mark, question mark, question mark. Wait, I don't... Oh gosh, I'm so bad at, like, using this. Simple plants. Let's just make a pink flower seed, why don't we? We made magtails. Blue Prumba? Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, we got some pink seeds here. We can be like... You know what? Plop you down. Plop you down. No! No! This one. Plop you down. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. But I need water. Here we go. Plop me down. Water this. Water that. Give me some seeds. Give me some good stuff. Okay, cool. But to actually make one of those things... Let's see. Borrow, I got a package. I'm back to the package already. I can't stand just wandering around making plants. This is not productive. Oh. Hey. Borrow, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Borrow has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Like one more little thing for you to do. Okay, we can do that. Somebody is looking for it. We should help them. And that's the beginning bit of Wanderstop. A story about a fighter who is so exhausted, they gotta stop fighting and turn to tea making for a little bit. Well, for starters, yeah, I think it's very clear it's a more cozy, chillax kind of game where you're supposed to just lounge around a little bit, maybe not be so goals or objectives oriented, as they said, pretty much. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself have a rest, right? I have some mixed feelings playing this story right now. I think the subject, the topic at hand is really interesting. It's not like a, oh, hero trying to save the world, a typical video game story you would see. But I'm also finding it very ironic for me to play. It feels like I have a bruise and someone keeps trying to poke at it to make it hurt. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Why? Because I think I can relate to the story maybe a little bit too much. And very frankly, what fighting means to Alta is me playing this game, recording it, and uploading it on YouTube. You might not know this because I don't really talk about it, but I have a day job, so YouTube is like my side thing. And so every day I will go to work 9 to 5, and then like literally as soon as I clock out, I go work on YouTube, because if I don't, then I can't really get everything that I want to get done for the day. And so when I see a story about how, oh, maybe you should slow down a little bit, and here I am not slowing down, it's certainly giving me food for thought. Don't get me wrong, I like what I've seen of Wanderstop so far, and the self-reflection definitely is reminiscent of stuff like The Beginner's Guide, right? Yeah, it's just that it's very... the irony is just staring at me in the face. I would have liked to see a customer actually order tea from us before we end off, but by the time you're watching this video, I'm actually on vacation right now. And just leading up to it, I was thinking all sorts of things like, oh, I gotta do this and that before the deadlines, otherwise the content won't be prepared. But Wanderstop is saying, hey, chill out, just chill out and calm down, slow down a little bit. And so, you know what? I'm just gonna take its advice and calm down, not worry too much about it. This is the best of what I can get done for now. It's a bit high effort for me to play because there's no voice dialogue, but I do like the story so far. It's interesting, and I'm very curious where they plan to go with this though, because is it really gonna end with Alta going, okay, I'm done resting now, I'm gonna go back to fighting? Or is it gonna be more like, you know what, I'm gonna be a tea shop owner now? Or is it gonna be something else completely different? Very curious on that front. Wanderstop! Feel free to let me know what you thought about this in the comments below, and if you'd like to see more of this. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. And I will see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!